Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating missile systems in the world, the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. This is the missile that has recently entered service with the Philippines, and it is already being described as a game changer in coastal defense. If you're interested in military technology, geopolitics, or simply want to understand why this missile is such a big deal, then stay tuned. Let's begin with the basics. The BrahMos missile is a supersonic cruise missile developed jointly by India and Russia. Its name is a combination of two rivers, the Brahmaputra in India and the Moskva in Russia. This name symbolizes the cooperation between the two countries in the field of defense technology. What sets BrahMos apart is its speed, precision, and versatility. While many cruise missiles in the world are subsonic, meaning they travel slower than the speed of sound, BrahMos can fly at nearly Mach 3, which is 3 times the speed of sound. At that velocity, the time between launch and impact is extremely short, giving enemy forces little to no reaction time. Now let's talk about its range. The export version of BrahMos, which the Philippines has received, has a strike range of about 290 kilometers. India's own versions have longer ranges, even up to 450 kilometers or more, but for international sales, the missile is restricted to the MTCR guidelines, which is why the Philippines system is capped at 290 kilometers. Still, a 290-kilometer reach is more than enough to cover a wide area of the West Philippine Sea, including vital sea lanes and contested zones. This makes BrahMos an extremely effective defensive weapon for Manila. Another crucial aspect is accuracy. BrahMos is designed with precision strike capability. It uses an advanced guidance system that combines inertial navigation, satellite updates, and an active radar seeker in the terminal phase. In simple terms, this means the missile not only flies fast but also adjusts its course to lock onto the target in the final seconds. The result is an extremely high probability of hitting the intended target with minimal collateral damage. Now let's look at its launch platforms. BrahMos is highly flexible and can be launched from land-based mobile launchers, naval ships, submarines, aircraft. For the Philippines, the current version is the Coastal Defense System. The missiles are mounted on truck-based mobile launchers, which means they can be repositioned quickly. This mobility makes them harder to detect and destroy, and it gives commanders the ability to relocate firing units depending on the threat. One of the most important strengths of BrahMos is its dual-role capability. It can be used both as an anti-ship missile and as a land attack missile. For the Philippines, this is a huge advantage. If a foreign warship tries to enter Philippine waters, BrahMos can be deployed against it. On the other hand, if there is a hostile coastal installation or base threatening Philippine territory, the missile can strike that as well. This dual use is what makes BrahMos more than just a missile, it is a strategic tool. Let's take a closer look at the technical specifications. Length: around 8.4 meters, land and ship versions. Weight: about 3,000 kilograms. Warhead: 200 to 300 kilograms of high explosives. Speed: nearly Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound. Range: 290 kilometers for the Philippine version. Guidance: inertial navigation with satellite updates, plus an active radar seeker at the end. The warhead itself is powerful enough to disable or destroy large warships or fortified coastal targets. Combined with its speed, this makes BrahMos extremely difficult to intercept. Another key feature is its flight profile. BrahMos is capable of sea-skimming flight, meaning it can fly very close to the surface of the sea, sometimes just 10 to 15 meters above the water. This makes it harder for enemy radar systems to detect the missile in time. At the terminal stage, it can even dive sharply toward the target, making interception nearly impossible. Alternatively, the missile can also cruise at higher altitudes and then descend rapidly. This combination of speed, low-altitude flight, and terminal maneuvering gives BrahMos a major edge over older missile systems. Now let's compare BrahMos with other well-known cruise missiles. For example, the American Harpoon missile is a widely used anti-ship system, but it is subsonic, slower than the speed of sound. BrahMos, on the other hand, is supersonic, which drastically reduces the enemy's response window. China's YJ-12 is also a supersonic missile, but it is primarily designed for air launch. BrahMos has the advantage of being multi-platform, which increases its strategic flexibility. Looking at the future, India is already working on BrahMos 2, which aims to be a hypersonic missile, traveling at Mach 5 or even faster. While that project is still in development, the current BrahMos is already among the most advanced and reliable supersonic cruise missiles in the world. And now, the most important update. The Philippines now has the BrahMos missile in its arsenal. Deliveries began in 2024, and by 2025 the Philippine Marine Corps has officially integrated BrahMos into its coastal defense regiment. This means the system is no longer just a contract or a future plan, it is a reality. The Philippines today possesses one of the fastest and most effective cruise missiles in the world, giving it a credible deterrent against any potential intrusions in the West Philippine Sea. This is a historic moment because the Philippines is the first foreign customer of BrahMos. Having such a modern missile system marks a significant leap forward in its defense modernization program. So, to summarize, BrahMos is a supersonic cruise missile developed by India and Russia. It flies at Mach 3. Far faster than most cruise missiles. It has a range of 290 kilometers in the Philippine version. It is highly accurate, with advanced radar guidance. It can be launched from mobile land platforms, making it flexible. It has dual roles, anti-ship and land attack. And most importantly, the Philippines now operates BrahMos, strengthening its coastal defense and regional deterrence. Closing words. Friends, BrahMos is not just a piece of hardware. It is a statement, a message that even smaller nations can defend their sovereignty with modern technology. For the Philippines, it is both a shield and a symbol of partnership with India. If you found this explanation useful and learned something new, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more detailed breakdowns on defense technology and geopolitics. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.